Okay, lads, behind.
Delighted to say that John Barclay and Lawrence Delalio have whistled up the stairs just as quick as their playing days. And we're underway.
Advantage, knock on.
And it's an immediate knock-on from Racing.
Real bonus if they can get this one going.
They have managed to get it down, and the ball is engaged, and it twists and turns. Racing will want to try and spoil, but it's just a one-on-one tackle in the end on Cow and Dickey.
It's a great hit by Kapoku there. It just drives them back, not just a momentum stopper, it takes them right back 5 metres from when the ball ends.
Push.
Need the release to be there, and it might just pop up. Jean-Luc Dupria, the man to benefit. Quick reactions, knowing where the bodies were.
Penalty a little while ago, and it's a good, strong carry. It's a funny one. There's sometimes a referee calls tackle, and all the players have to go down. And Dupria spots the lack of defence there. I think Kapoku just wanders over a little bit closer to the break.
You're going to see a blocking penalty here. You heard Craig Evans asking for clear access, and
Number 8 to step in the path.
there you go. Number 8 steps straight across and actually blocks Aaron. Though you see, he just can't step across. He just changes language. It's a really obvious one by Dupria there. So often now you see the player on the floor and you wonder how's he got there. He's got his eyes on the ball.
Time off.
Pretty easy one for Craig Evans.
It's funny, isn't it? It's obviously a different law this year, and the referees are calling it. And just by calling it, simply almost allows everyone to see it.
It's even harder if you're a retreating player and you know the quality. We saw Legarec's first box kick right on the money. That one was similar. You know you're almost leaving your teammate out to get taken to the cleaners and back. But the whole idea is you've got to have a contest in the air. There's got to be a fair chance for each party to get that ball in the air.
It's interesting, having turned down 2 or 3 kicks at goal, haven't they, and gone for the corner, come away with nothing. They're now banking the points.
Legarec sent that one wide as well.
22.
France's man behind Antoine Dupont.
I mean, it's just got a bit messy, isn't it? You know, the speed of the scrum. I think the referee's trying to put his marker down, his authority. Made a couple of penalties either way so far, but let's hope it comes out, because it does represent a good platform.
Crouch.
This is which options you take. You can go 8-9 with the pre-short forward at the back. Is it going to be straight across to the pre just for gain line? Which option they're going to go out? They're going to pick the weakest defenders. Definitely would be Lancaster from a size point of view. Going to hit straight off.
It's going to be Dupria, and then it's back for Ford, and now a little bit more width, and it might just work out perfectly as Roebuck looks for the corner. It was beautifully worked. Good things come to those who wait in terms of the scrum and the finish. But it's Sale Sharks second on the score sheet.
Well, it's all smiles for Tom Roebuck, and that's what the quality of George Ford brings. The clarity in terms of the initial call, and it might have taken 2 or 3 scrums to get there, but as John Barclay said, which one's it going to be? Is it O'Flaherty on the shoulder, or is it going to go across the front to Dupria? It's exactly what happened, and George Ford's able to loop around, and that is exactly what you want to do. You want your best passers getting into the right positions to get in that wide channel.
I know what you're talking about.
A beautifully constructed try from set piece.
Just the detail of it all. Solid scrum.
Left now. Diamani will want to go route
Okay,
one.
lead 7.
Legarec now knows the options are there. Will play it out. Lancaster. Did it have to be offloaded? Legarec looking to go himself. Just stopped a couple of metres short.
Advantage 4 offside.
Sailed down to 14 as well here. Looks like Dan Dupria in backfield, maybe coming back into the picture though. But there's space out right here if Racing can move it.
Racing are still looking to try and keep this tight for now, but Legarec is potentially eyeing up what might be outside. I don't think Lucio Sordoni saw the answer, but they've dived over and they've got it through the Georgian.
Well, it was the forwards, wasn't it, that started that move, and out of nowhere really, I thought Sale were defending really well, and then suddenly a driving ball burst out the back and seemed to take them sort of 20 yards up the field, and that was the... Let's have a look at this. It's Diamani that stays on his feet, and George Ford just can't bring him down, can he? And once you get that momentum, John, they're kind of through the backfield, and we were just saying that there were numbers outside, but the forwards had other ideas.
You see there, he just almost catches everyone by surprise. You've got the post in the way, which doesn't help as a defender. Looks like it's actually Luke James there, doesn't even see the ball because of the post. But, you know, it just comes off the back. You need
having extended their lead sail to 12-0. They'll be mightily relieved.
Half time.
Well, the last time these two met, Johnny Hill with plenty of movement on, it wasn't quite going to find Ben Bamba, so it's going to be a chance for Daimani to come straight forwards. Little collision with Dan Dupree, but Dupree was pulling out of it knowing he wasn't low enough to make the hit. McGarrick then over from Gilbert. Oh, that was beautifully picked out of the air by Tom Roebuck, who could have a clean run in here. Support on the inside, the timing of the pass, exquisite, and the finish from Carpenter, sublime. Sale Sharks get their third try of the game, ticking along just nicely.
Well, the crowd erupts. Again, Tom Roebuck does here. He keeps his eye on it, runs sideways, got his eyes on the prize all the way through, and makes sure he doesn't overrun the ball. Makes a really good catch. If you are going to kick to contest, you've got to make sure it's contestable, and really, I think he sold his winger short there. I thought Roebuck did superbly. Didn't give the pass too early. Carpenter goes in for the score.
Had to maintain that possession question mark in the defence before the final pass.
one exquisite.
Okay, I've spoken about a couple of penalties in the bounce. Number 7, you've clearly been thrown across. It's going to be a yellow card.
Yellow card goes for Maxime Baudon.
Or is there going to be a softer touch? I think
Dupree fancied that left side, thought there might be a weakness. Now they'll try and drive again.
Try line! Try line!
Legaric is in that corner. Can they get through? Can they drive over? And is that down? Try number 4 for Sale Sharks.
They had it on the line, they went over.
I think it's Ben Curry.
Yeah, I think it's the skipper. I mean, he's had a growing influence in this harassing defenders. You always knew that Luke Cowan-Dickey was going to have the second go. He gets caught short of the line, and then Ben Curry, maybe that's the pecking order for pick and goes in the Sale Sharks training ground. But either way, it's a really, really important score, and John, it brings up the bonus point, but perhaps not low enough to defend that.
Yeah, they caught a little bit high, but it's so well worked. Yes, Ben Curry's carrying the ball.
McIntyre will be the dummy runner to the right forward, looking lively, looking for the options.
Well, he was just holding the ball long enough for a runner to come on. They've got another penalty advantage now if they need it. I guess another 3 points takes lead to 22, so suddenly then you're more than 3 scores, so probably the right thing to do.
Behind. No knock on though, I don't think. Rafi Quirk might have thought he was away. It's with Curry. No look pass. Finds its way. All the way. All the way. And Alex Wills will get the score. Was it Dupree popping on? Sensational score, and sometimes you just got to be in the right place at the right time.
Well, it's just capitalised on the mistakes, and thought Rafi Quirk from a standing start was going to get the try, but again, just have a look at this. Rafi gets caught, doesn't he? Doesn't get knocked on there. Referee thought it went backwards.
I suspect it has gone forward onto his leg.
Okay, on it.
It has to be a knock-on, isn't it?
Craig, I'm just going to show you a knock-on by Blue in the lead-up to the try.
Well, I say that Craig Evans will lead the score isn't 29-all at this point.
Yeah, there's a clear knock-on by Blue for.
Guys, there's no try. No try. Clear knock-on.
Well, despite the party that they thought they'd started for a 5th score,